Friendly Neighborhood Gamer here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be testing some of the current best rune farms to see which one is the fastest. Also, I'm going to go over a few tips on how to maximize your runes for each of these as well, and I will be timing each of these as well to show you which one will be the fastest. Now, most of you are already going to know all these spots because holy cow, they are all over YouTube. Jeez Louise. But anyways, I'm going to be kind of breaking it down to show you which route is going to be the fastest and then which ones you don't want to do. So anyways, with that said, I love all you guys. Let's get right into the video. So of course we have the OG one, the Palace Approach Ledge one. I'm going to be timing it here just to show you how long it takes to get the amount of rooms it would take from the other farms that are later in the video. Also, make sure to do this at night. I'm sure a lot of you already know, but at night you have a chance of spawning the enemies with the Frenzied Eyes. So those glowing yellow eyes, when an enemy has those, you get 5 times the amount of runes than you normally would from that enemy. So what I'm doing here is I'm just basically timing this out to see how long it takes me to get the amount of runes it would take me to do the other glitches, such as the ones where you're jumping off and falling and swinging your sword. And of course, if you want to maximize this, make sure to equip one of those gold pickled foul foots. I am not using it for this video though, however. For some reason, my video skipped there. I should technically be up like 1 or 2 more seconds, but that's honestly not going to make too big of a difference if it's 1 or 2 more seconds longer. But anyways, I'll shut up until we get to the next farming spot of the video. So of course the next one is going to be at the Cross the Root site of Grace in the Deep Root Depths. Now I'm sure most of you already know this one. This one's a little more annoying and doesn't seem very good to me. It's still great, but it's not that great. And the most annoying part about it is you have to make this frustrating jump right here. So in order for this one to be a perfect farm, you're going to have to get this jump on the first try so you can maximize the most of your runes per minute. And if you don't know how to do this, just follow what I do in the video. This is the last hard jump right here. You have to make it onto this big boy branch and then get your way onto the rocks next to it. So once you're up on these rocks, what you're going to do is jump down right here. Don't come to this spot. Come to the other side of this tree in the same spot. Then you're going to see a ledge. Jump down on that ledge and then jump off. Once you jump off, as long as you're swinging every 13 seconds, you will be fine. So you don't have to swing constantly. If you don't swing for 13 seconds, you will die. And essentially what this is doing is you're just falling and it despawns the map above you, and then all the enemies fall to their death, and that's where you get the runes from. The only special thing about this one is you do get some Newman runes and you kill the boss in the area, getting you a special something that gives you an extra amount of runes for that boss kill. But overall, this one is kind of frustrating and it is kind of boring. But anyways, I'll shut my mouth for the rest of this until we get to the next farm. I just want to leave this up for the full time just to show you the amount of time it does take to get those runes and special items. And of course we're back at the Munchkin Cliff to do the same exact thing we did in the last farm by jumping off the cliff. And make sure you're passing the time at the site of grace and you're doing this at nighttime so you get the chance for those crazy eyes to spawn for the 5 times runes. Now this one's very interesting because sometimes you get more depending on the spot you jump off of. Now note that I am on NG++, so I'm getting a lot more runes per every time I do this. So sometimes if I get the crazy ice to spawn, I can get up to 450,000 per go. But if I don't get any, it's usually about 300 to 350,000 per go. And if you drop in the video where I drop, you can get up to 6 different incomes of runes. So when you're falling, if you get the first income, there's usually a second wave, a third wave, and then sometimes there's 3 waves after. It seems a little inconsistent, but hey, it does work. And again, you do not have to constantly swing, you just have to double jump out, because if you hit the cliff, that will cancel your swing. So as long as you clear the cliff, you can continuously swing, but as long as you're swinging every 13 seconds, you will not die, because that is the kill barrier. Anyways, I will shut up for now until the end of this clip, and then I'm going to do one more farm in this same spot. And the fourth one, we're just going to be farming Squawky only. So I'm going to time it out here and see how long it takes us to get the amount of rooms we would from the other farms. So I'll shut up for the rest of this one and just let it play out to see what time we get. And for this last farm, we're just going to be farming the red eunuchs on the cliffside here to see what we get here. And after this farm, I'm going to summarize on which way was the fastest to get the most runes, just so we have a side-by-side comparison to see which one is going to be the shortest amount of time. So I'll let this play out, and then I will meet you at the end of this clip. And here's an Excel document breaking down each farm from each of the clips. I have it broken down into minutes and how much runes you get per farm. So it looks like the eunuchs, the Albinauric farm, is going to be the best route for me on NG++. And I can assume it's going to be pretty similar for the first playthrough and the second NG+ playthrough as well. So it looks like the Albinauric only farm is going to take the cake. However, sometimes you can get lucky and get the 450,000 runes from that jumping off the cliff method if you do get some of those crazy ice to spawn. Anyways, guys, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'm always happy to answer questions. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will catch you next time. Hit the damn subscribe button already.